Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Okay, I am preparing to do my second paycheck. Second paycheck? Third paycheck. What's today? Today's the 10th. Second paycheck for the month of August. Um, I need to go ahead and budget my money. It should post to my account tomorrow, which is August the 11th, but I want to make sure that I go ahead and allocate these funds on where they need to go. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this particular video. On this channel, I just share my budget. I share my real numbers, and I try to share exactly what I am doing with this money. So if you like that, please consider subscribing, and let's get into it. So let me stretch you guys in. Let me stretch you in. All right, there we go. So my true pay date is um going to be August the 13th, which is a Thursday. So 8/13/26. And I just want to make sure you guys can see. And then let me move this over, move my tea out of the way. So this is from my second job that I'm working. And what I do is now, because of, if you watch my previous videos, you did hear me say that I did, one of my coworkers passed. So, they closed down our place of operation for a couple of days. So I didn't get paid because I am part-time. So I do not, if I don't work, I don't get paid. I'm estimating my paycheck to be $325, which is way less than I put in my monthly budget. So I have to readjust my finances to make sure that everything is taken care of with this month's budget. All right, so giving out of this paycheck, I am giving $10 towards my tithing. So that would be $10, and then that would leave me with $3.15. And then what I'm learning to do now, which is different from before. I used to have savings over here. I am putting savings more up this way. So that way I do that first. You always hear people say, pay yourself first, pay yourself first. All right, so for my Wealth Builder account, I am going to put $50 there. I hope you guys I hope your August is going well so far. Mine has been pretty interesting. Okay, so for this purple does not go with my color theme. All right, 315 minus 50 is 265. That's what I have left. And then out of the 265, I am actually looking at my spreadsheet to make sure that I stay on track. I need to make sure that the money is put aside for my AC loan. So that's my debt. AC loan, which is $117.33. And then so if you saw my previous video where I did my my cash envelopes and I went through what happened with that money, you'll notice that I was $20 short for gas. So I am, out of this paycheck, using an extra $20 for gas. So $20. And then I need to, I feel like I'm rushing. Okay, so I'm also saving for a car. So for my new car, I am going to put $100 away for that. Wait, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Yes, it is. I was trying to make sure because the money that I had saved so far towards my car, I was taking that money. I took that money and moved it over to my emergency fund. So now I have that $1,000 sitting over there. I'm so grateful. Now I can start saving for my car, in case I have to put a down payment down. So no other expenses am I paying out of this paycheck, which is the way that I kind of want it to be. I want all of my expenses to come out of my main source of income. The second job truly was to pay off debt. And now that I've eliminated most of my debt, this money should be used for savings. Okay, so I did 325 minus the 10 minus 50. Oh, am I afraid? Minus 50 minus 20 for gas. Let me write this in here, which is 20. That leaves me with 245. And this is 100, which leaves me with 145. All right, so minus that 100. And then minus the 117.33. I hate when I'm off. Okay, so that doesn't tie to my spreadsheet. So there's an extra 20 somewhere that I'm not allocating for, because my spreadsheet said I should have $11.33. 325 minus the 50 for my wealth builder, minus the 10 for my tithing, 117.33 for, there's $20 for gas, and $100 towards the car. Oh, see? Dang it, I hate whiteout. It is, I live in a hurricane state, so I was putting $25 towards that. And this helps me to buy like the non-perishable foods and the water. I have like flashlights and batteries and so forth, but I want to have those extra things. So 125. So now if I take 245 minus 125, I got 120. 120. Now minus 117.33 leaves me with $2.67. And that is more like it. Okay. So that's what I plan on doing with this paycheck. I know I'm not leaving myself much wiggle room, but this paycheck is not really to be used for any expenses. This is what I wanted to do going forward, is to go towards savings. This is savings, and I'm just using it for this particular debt. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Short, brief, right to the point. And I hope and pray that you have a wonderful day, night, whenever you're watching. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye.